Years ago, I grew tired of meeting new people and ushering the common phrase, so what do you do? What do you do? And it was because the answers I got, they were informative, information, but they didn't tell me anything about who that person was. There are some people that are living out the desire of their dreams. They have always wanted to be a pilot, or they've always wanted to be in ministry, or they've always wanted to be this, that, or the other. But more often than not, the majority of people despise their jobs. They consider it a drudgery to carry out the career they're working on. Even the people, I've met some dear friends who had honest hearts, and they said, no, I don't want to get into that as a business because the business I chose was one of my loves and now it's become work. I don't want to do that to my other passions in life. You see, when we take a career, you can have a good attitude or a bad attitude in it that will corrupt, your perspective. But at the same time, when you're doing something, oftentimes it becomes something that is separate from who you are. Again, that is not an ideal way to live. I believe everybody should be doing what they love. My goodness, the greatest creativity and the greatest fulfillment comes from that. But at the same time, most don't. So when I'm talking to most, I got tired of that question because it gave me information and data about what they do, about their daily lives. But it didn't tell me anything of who they are. So I came up with a different question. Now, instead of saying, well, what do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do? Now, instead of that, I say, what's something that you're looking forward to that you're excited about? Because you see, that it touches on a deeper value inside of them. When they answer, some questions you can even answer without engaging your brain. How you doing? Fine. Like you're not even listening. But that question, it brings up something from the inside of people that makes them engage not only their brain but also their heart. It may incite an upcoming vacation. What are you excited about? You can't just say, oh, I've got a trip booked. Yeah, I'm going to go to this conference in the future. It's something that is on the calendar. No. Now we're engaging something that elicits a passion from inside of them. What are you looking forward to? I'm taking my family on this vacation. Oh my goodness, we have looked for this brief respite for so long. I've been working so hard. We've saved up for this, and now we're talking about what they've built up for, what they've saved for, what they've planned, what they've communicated with their family about. Now we're talking about what their passions and their values are. Now I can see they value their family. They value rest. They value their relationships with their kids more than even their work that they do. Now I am bringing forth their passion in a way that it's not even comparable to what do you do, So I like to ask questions that open up the people to show me who they are. Because in the end, once again, that is one of the most important things in this life. And that's what I want to know more than what they do. If I was just a narcissist and I just wanted to have tools in my tool bag, then okay, I might ask what they do in case I need an electrician or, a contractor or a business consultant or whatever they do. But in truth, life is about relationships. And if I only have a brief window into a stranger's life, I would want to know what value they have in them and who they are, what their passions, their desires, their quality is. Because in the end, that's the thing worth knowing. And my goodness, you'll get a deeper relationship with them asking that question rather than them spouting off what they do but don't love day in, day out. So anyway, just a little tip. It was very, very effective in my life to switch from this to the other. But at the same time, that simple switch has made a big difference. And I hope it'll make a difference for you too. As always, if this video adds any value to your life, then share it. Click the like button, whatever else. That does obviously help the channel to keep going. But at the same time, I just want to bless you. Be happy, be well, and I'll talk to you later.